Hey guys, welcome back to a spicy new Duel Links video. Today we're going to be checking out some of the spiciest replays that I got in my game right now. I didn't want these replays to just be chilling on here before they get deleted for me getting new replays. So we're going to take a look at all 5 of my replays for today's video. Just a little simple one right now. We're just kind of chilling on the coastline on Duel Links content, waiting for the next event to drop. But then again, the next event isn't going to be too spectacular either. So we're just kind of just chilling in Duel Links. I'm just going to make a chilled out commentary duel replay video. I got some other videos planned for you guys, more on the ranked PvP side this time, so hope you guys are excited for that. Let's get on to the first replay though. So this one that I got right here, Seto Kaiba versus YuGiOh. This one I did actually upload already. It was my Red Eyes versus Ancient Gears video, and that one was just no commentary at all. So we're going to look at this one with commentary. I thought this duel was really spicy. A lot of fun from this duel right here. So for some context for anybody that doesn't know what my rank is, I am a Scrub Platinum 1 right now. And I think I was either, I'm going to assume I was a gold or a plat during this duel replay right here. But yeah, this, like I said, this is mostly, well, I wouldn't say this is exactly Ancient Gears, but like you'll see why I titled the video Ancient Red Eyes versus Ancient Gears when I upload this. Anyways, we're going second right now. The deck I'm going to be using the most in these replays are going to be Red Eye Zombie. That's my go-to deck right now, my only good meta deck that I have right now. Anyways, your boy Yugi said a face-down monster right there. I play the Insight. Send in one of my Red Eyes from my hand to the grave to search for the Red Eye Spirit. And then I go with the triple back row, I'm assuming. No, yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. I went for triple back row. Next up, he plays Mausoleum of the Emperor. That's always fun to deal with. He pays the 2,000 light points to summon the Ancient Gear Golem. I was not having any of that, so I just switched that thing to defense. Or I use Econ immediately. He ends his turn. I search for my Red Eyes. Alright, no, I don't search for it, I summon it. Next, I pay the 2,000 for my Red Eyes of my own, because I was going to go ham on this kid. Play the Metal Morph to my Red Eyes, play the beatdown so I can get over his Ancient Gear Golem. But then the boy played the Spirit Karibo, and I was like, well, GG. Kill his level 3 right here. He searches for his Invader of Darkness. Right now, he has 2 cards in his hand, 1 Ancient Gear Golem on the field, but it's kind of ripperoni for me. He plays the D draw because he paid the 2k from the Mausoleum of the Emperor. Switch his Ancient Gear to attack and destroys my monsters. Like, oh, well, this is rip. Ripping pepperonis right now, boys. Anyways, I play the Gazuki. I send the Bacon Saver to the graveyard so I can protect my monsters for 1 turn. I set down the Dragon Shield to hopefully gain some light points. He plays Mausoleum Emperor again and summons this card right here, the Fujang or whatever you call it. It destroys all my back row. Then he plays the Supremacy Berry, and I'm like, rip me, dude. He kills my Gazuki, lose 400 light points. I play the Bacon Saver to stop him from attacking. That little chicken card returns back to his hand, and right now the field's looking like this. All I got is the Red Eye Zombie Dragon on my field. He got a nice 3k Ancient Gear Golem on the field and 1 defense position monster right here. And I think this is the turn. I drew the nuts right here, boys. I drew the Econ. Take out his level 3 right there. He searches for whatever he wants to search for. He searches for Dark Necrofear, and I just won the game right here because in his hand he only has Invader of Darkness, that level 6 chicken monster that I can't pronounce, and Invader of Darkness. He has no Spear Karibo in his hand. I play the Econ from my hand because it's a quick play spell. Spicy right there. Tributes off my Red Eyes and kill him with his own Ancient Gear Golem. That was such a spicy duel replay right there. That was awesome right there. I was surprised that I clutched that duel. Shout out to the Econ. So next duel we got up, let me try to remember, because I did watch like all these duel replays before I record this. Okay, so this one was me using Geminis against Ancient Gear. I think that's what this video is. I have a special place in my heart for Geminis, but it's still not the top tier as it could be in my opinion, and I don't have all the cards for me to go off with it, but I think I went off with Geminis in this duel replay, and that's why I saved it. Some spicy stuff right here. So yeah, this those 2 duel replays, the last one that I showed in this one, it was kind of a long time ago, a couple weeks ago, because I had the Jaden profile picture. Anyways, we got YuGiOh versus Corraler. We are going second. Middle-aged mechs. I did build an Ancient Gear deck. I just don't know how to play it properly. Because I had all the cards for it for the longest time. Anyways, he summons the soldier, plays 2 back row. I was going to play calm, and I just set 1 Featherizer face down. What's nice about Featherizer is that when it's destroyed and sent to the graveyard, I get to activate its effect, send a Gemini to the grave, so I choose Darkstorm Dragon, I get to draw a card. He's going to take 1,600 out of me, which sucks, and now this is where we're going to start to go a little bit ham, because these are the spicy combo I'm going to show you right here. So I equip the Supervise right here. I'm not going to search for Darkstorm Dragon. I'm actually going to play the Release Restraint Wave. I get to send one of my equipped cards to the graveyard to then destroy my opponent's back row. I destroy a Floodgate and I think an Econ. I think I destroyed an Econ also. And by the way, if you guys go against this deck, here's a little tip. You can still activate some of your cards before Release Restraint Wave pops. That's why it's not the best card by any means. Darkstorm Dragon's effect is better than Release Restraint Wave, but the combo works really well because when Supervise is sent to the graveyard, you get to search out for one of your Geminis, so that's what I did right there. I had a second Supervise, and I probably should have equipped it to my guys immediately, just in case if one of them dies, I can just bring it back, but I didn't do that. Anyways, he normal summons his Ancient Gear Knight, so I throw that to defense position immediately, summon another Blazewing, and then he just surrendered. I was going to equip the Darkstorm Dragon with Supervise and destroy his back row, but the kid just surrendered. I was like, okay. That sucked. But yeah, that's a quick little replay right there. While I do like Geminis the most, I don't know how to 100% play it properly. I know how to play my Red Eye zombie deck properly, like 100%, but not with that one. Anyways, we're going to go against this duel right here. Seto Kaiba versus My Valentine. Now, this duel replay right here is Anti-Magic Arrows is the fucking best, dude. I love that card so much. The last two, or when you watch that Ancient Gears versus Red Eyes replay, I wasn't running Anti-Magic Arrows at that time. Big mistake right there, because Anti-Magic Arrows just works so well with a deck. If you don't play a deck that can't destroy back row, play Anti-Magic Arrows if you can, because it's such a good card. I'll show you why in this video. Now, my opening hand was just absolute garbage in this video, or in this duel replay. And we went first too, which is just like, oh, bon appetit, dude. Look at this bad opening hand. Roma strategy, we're going against a Hazy Flame deck, and this 2 Anti-Magic Arrow, Sphere Karibo, and Enemy Controller. God, that was a terrible hand. I let him take 1800 from me, so I don't want to waste my resources right away. And I draw Metamorph. It's like, wow, this is going great for me. He summons the Hazy Flame Sphinx, sends his monster to a grave, and summons another one. I play Sphere Karibo. For whatever reason, I could not activate Enemy Controller, and I was confused by that. If you guys can explain why I couldn't, there you go. But anyways, I draw into the inside. I was like, then at least I have a chance somewhat. Send a Red Eyes to the graveyard, summon, and then I could set down my Spirit. Sets a face down, 3 monsters in here, and he just ends his turn immediately. I'm assuming he had no econ to take my Red Eyes and win the duel, so he just didn't do it at all. Anyways, so yeah, so now I popped my Red Eye Spirit, summoned my Red Eyes, then I summoned Samurai Skull, which was nice. Set a Bacon Saber to the grave to protect myself, and then I popped the Metamorph right away, not in my battle phase, because I was going to play Beatdown and activate Anti-Magic Arrows. Shout out to the Anti-Magic Arrows. I was able to take out both of his Hazy Flames immediately, deal some 2000 damage, and finish off his other one. He still has his 3 back row over there, and he just ends turn hoping that I didn't have another one, I guess. But I had the second Anti-Magic Arrows, so I just took him out, and he had no Sphere Karibo to handle this. So I was like, let's get it, boys. Anti-Magic Arrows is such a clutch. Such a clutch right there. Now, this next duel replay is going to be a little bit interesting. So I was actually in a duel room. I'm in this Discord server. It's a pretty small one, but we were doing some duel room shenanigans, and this guy that I went against is a King of Games player. He's been King of Games this season, last season, and I'm just a low plat, so this was kind of interesting to you know, do this duel or whatever. And I was playing Ice Barriers, which I don't have the proper Ice Barrier deck that I would want to play, and besides, I guess I probably should have used Red Eyes in this duel, honestly, if I had a better chance, because that's my #1 deck right now. But I was using Ice Barriers in this, just trying it out. This duel is pretty interesting, though. So, Ice Barrier deck that I'm playing is going to be the Ice Barrier Dual Standby. I still need to change up this deck a good amount, because it's just not the best as it could be. And anyways, we're going against an Alexis with Balance, and I forgot what a deck he was playing. Anyways, to play the Monray, I agreed to hopefully draw some better stuff. I shuffled 2 of my water monsters into here that draw 3. Not really that good, but I got the triple back row, which is pretty nice. Forgot what he was exactly. Oh yeah, he was playing Gladiator Beast with Balance. That's what it was. Gladiator Control. Never really went against this deck. Anyways, so I was going to pop the Mirage so I can go against his Lakari, but then he plays the Econ from hand. Takes some damage, but his monster stays alive. He can shuffle his Gladiator Beast back into his deck to search for the one that destroys the spell trap cards. Bestiari destroys my Econ. I should have played Econ in response to that. That was a mistake that I did. I did not play Econ in response to that, because I mean, I might as well throw him in defense position so I have a better chance of taking him out. Play the Wall of Disruption. He plays his second Econ, which is a spicy Prismatic Econ. That's a nice card right there. Plays the Econ in response to that. His Lakari doesn't get hurt, and then he does it again so that he can shuffle both of them back into this grave. Now, I wasn't about that life, and I knew this guy was going to die anyways, because he was going to search for that blue Gladiator Beast to destroy my opponent's monster, so I just Econ take his monster, and he just summoned out a Bestiari. I don't know if that was the best player right there, but I never won against Gladiator Beast, and I need some experience against King of Game players because I had never been King of Games in this. So yeah, he takes out my Ice Barrier, rip to me. I draw, set, and then this is where it got kind of interesting right here. He just ended his turn immediately. So I set down the Magic Triangle, the Ice Barrier, just to play a bluff. I was going to summon the Dance Princess in attack mode, didn't attack his face down just in case if he thought that I was bluffing. So I just set that down and hope for the best. He can't risk it at all anyways because he was only at 100 life points. So I played the bluff and it worked out for me. Draw a card, summon that guy in attack position. This is the first time I played this card. I thought you could activate Spirit right away in your main phase, but you only can activate Sacred Spirit's effect at the end phase. And what its effect does is that if you have another Ice Barrier monster on your field, you can play its effect where you get to return a card back to his hand. So I just did his Beast Clary or Lucari or whatever you call it. Summons it back, takes out my monster. He knows I have no wall disruption or mirror wall. Shuffles it back to his deck just to make sure I don't have any shenanigans. He plays the Bestiary and takes out my magic. Sorry about that. He takes out my Magic Triangle Ice Barrier. At this point, I know it's kind of like, you know, I didn't want to play into the mirror wall or wall disruption, so I just did that. I battled his Gladiator Beast. Didn't matter though. He summoned set 2,500 Gladiator Beast. That's pretty decent. I just bricked right here. He summoned his other blue one. What's this guy called? Merlillo. And he just finished me off right there. I thought that was a kind of interesting duel, especially because I'm playing a deck that isn't really the best against a King of Games player, so I thought it was pretty decent right there. Shout out to the duel from Lark. That was a fun duel. I did enjoy that. Last duel right here is just a little mean duel that I did with one of my buddies. My buddy, his Duel Links ID is Filthy Weeb, and he just began the game pretty recently, so this was kind of just a meme video. I low-key wish I was recording the Discord call that I was in, because I was laughing my ass off in this video, okay? Because, like, my friend Filthy Weed is, like, really new to the game, and I pulled off some shenanigans with Ice Barriers. It was so funny. God, I wish I recorded that. Like, audio-wise. Anyways, I'm going second right here. Play the dual standby Ice Barriers. I do need to change up the deck, and if I do want to invest into playing Ice Barriers, I definitely need to get multiple copies of the Dance Princess. Anyways, my boy Filthy Weeb, he plays a face-down monster in defense position. He plays the trap. Now, my friend Filthy Weeb, he plays ninjas, and his ninjas are super budget because he just started the game recently. So I knew that his face-down monster was going to be Crimson Ninja or an Arm Ninja because he's playing those right now. While they are pretty good, that's the only reason why he would set a monster face down. Anyways, I top deck the Magic Triangle, the Ice Barrier right now, which I was so happy about because my hand was perfect for this. So I was so happy I draw into that. Anyways, I played the Magic Triangle, the Ice Barrier, destroy his back row because I didn't wanted to OTK him. I summoned the General Garrote of the Ice Barrier, summon a Strategist of the Ice Barrier. I send a monster to the grave to summon it. I do that again with Strategist Ice Barrier. All these shenanigans right now. God, I pissed off my friend Filthy Weeb because he was like, why are you summoning so many monsters at once? He was like, he thought that the Ice Barrier, the magic thing or whatever, was just broken. Which it isn't really, because it's a really specific requirements, but God, that was so funny. OTK potential right there. That was a funny duel. I wish I was recording that live, because that was such a funny duel. But yeah, that's just a spicy 5 duel replays right there. If you guys enjoy those spicy replays, be sure to leave a like in the video. If you watched till the end of this video and you haven't subscribed to the channel already, be sure to subscribe. I do all sorts of Duel Links content, like pack openings when new boxes come out, duel replays, or ranked PvP live, leak videos when XOF drops some information about that and we get some discussions going, all that stuff. All sorts of Duel Links content. Be sure to smash the subscribe button down below. That's going to be it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.